What is up, guys? It's your boy Dons, and today we are back with another FIFA 19 video. Now today I have got a little bit of a trading method for you guys. Now the reason I'm uploading this, you guys know that I don't really do a lot of trading methods. I've done a couple on the channel but haven't really focused them this year. But a lot of you guys have been asking me how I got my team, because you know I don't put as many hours into it as a lot of people who have similar teams to me, and I haven't put as much money as people who have similar teams to me. And I always say, oh, I just trade for like a day or two to get a player that I want, if there is a player that I need. So I'm going to show you guys how I can quickly generate that amount of coins. Really simple method. So as you guys know, I like to, what I personally call, I'm not sure if there's a technical term for it, but I like to SBC trade. So if there's a live SBC, I look at the SBC, I look at the requirements, and I go onto the transfer market and I basically try and see what I can get for those. Now for these SARs, I'm just going to shove them up to the transfer list. Now they're actually what I'm trading with. So as you can see, I have bidded on loads of those. You lose out on loads, but I'll explain how you make profit in the meantime. Send those two to the transfer list and we'll get back to those in a minute. So what I'm going to show you guys is first the SBC. So obviously you guys know that the team of the seasons, every team of the season, they've had the major league upgrades. So for Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga Santander, and now the League One, they've had the upgrades. So for the 81 plus upgrade, you need 11 players, all gold, all rare. Sorry for the background noise if you guys can hear that. It's very annoying. But yeah, so 11 players, all rare, all gold, all from League One. So what I've gone and done is gone to the transfer list or the transfer market, and I basically had a look at what some of these players were selling for. So if you guys just flick through, so you don't have to use SAR. I wouldn't use SAR, because if obviously 100 of you watch this, or 100,000 of you watch this, and 100,000 you are trying to buy SAR, it's just not going to work. So what I do is you set your minimum buy now at 600 to limit the amount of non-rares that come up. You will still find non-rares. And then I'll set the max price to about 1.5 thousand coins, because people aren't really going to spend that much. So you can see a Dembele here going for 1,400, Raphael 1,100. So you then look that up. So you look up Dembele, you find his card, and you find what his minimum buy now is. So I believe that is Musa Dembele. His maximum buy now, keep going. Right about now, it should be resting at about 1.92k maybe. Yeah, so about 2,000 coins, and that could have been a snipe, so it might actually be a little bit more expensive. So about 2,100 coins. So what you want to do is use this very helpful tool. I will leave a link to it down below in the description. It is fifatools.com. So what you do is it basically comes up, if you guys do this whilst I'm talking, it'll be so much easier. It's a really easy site to use anyway. But it shows you what your profit will be or your loss basically. So if you type in the buying price, so we saw one go for 1,400. So if we bid it, it would have been 1,500. And then you go to the selling price, which is what his lowest buy now would be, and that would be 2,000. That would generate you 400 coins profit. So you want to make sure that you do this first, so that you know that if you're bidding at that level, you can make at least 200 coins profit. This is minimum profit trading, but it adds up so much. And I'll show you guys. I took a picture of my transfer profit this week before I started recording, and then I've only sold a couple of SARs, and I'll just check my transfer pile how much I've sold, and then I'll show you my transfer profit then, and then we'll be able to compare. So as you can see, 400 coins for this one, Musa Dembele. So what you would do is you would set your maximum price to what, 1,500, let's say, and then you'll search. And then you basically just bid on everyone that you see. Don't worry about the price differences. If one is 1,300, 400, 1,100, whatever it is, just basically keep bidding on them. Bid, if you have enough coins, bid until it says that you can no longer bid, which means your transfer targets are full. And just keep going. You will not win them all. You will win some low, you'll win some high. That's just part of the trading. It's lagging so much for me, so I'm just going to stop there. So unfortunately, just for the example, we happen to get outbid on all of them, so those are just going to run out. But if I go onto the transfer list, I will show you guys. So as you can see, we've sold a bunch of SARs here for 1,800, even 1,900 coins. I tried it with Chippy Mooting. He's not really selling as quickly as I hoped, so there's probably people buying him for less. But regardless, I've left the start price open to make profit anyway, so the start price is always going to be higher than what I bought him for. So I think I got these for 1,900. So I started him at 1,900, him 1,800, so I started him at 2k, and he will definitely sell by the end of the 50 minutes, but you want to keep your profit continuously coming in, so you want them to sell either at their lowest buy now or just 100 lower. So as you can see, I've bought loads of SARs here, and if we flick through 1,500, 1,300, 1,100 even. So if I list up some of these now, if I double check, I already know that I'm making profit, but 1,100 selling for 1,000, let's say 800, which is what I sold most of them for, that's 610 coins profit per card. So if I was to do that quickly, that's 6,000, 1,200, 1,800. Just 3 of those, I've already made almost 2k profit. And it's so quick, it's so easy, you don't have to snipe players, you can literally bid on loads. If you bid on 50, which is the cap, and you win 10, that's still a potential of just loads of profit, depending on what card, obviously, and what you sell them for. So much profit to be made, guys. So make sure that you do look for those little, not even loopholes, look for those players that are required. The cheap players that you know are going to get packed a lot, get listed a lot, and get listed at open bids. Open bids are your friends because you can literally win them at any stage. So 100% make sure to do that, guys. It's the easiest thing to do. And it doesn't have to be just for whilst Team of the Season is going. Literally any SBC that has come out, I've done this for. Just look for unique requirements. So even, I don't know, let's say Flashback the Pie, it's not going to work well for the player based cards, especially if it's just one. But see, for instance, this one, Olympic Lyonnais players. So you need 2 Team of the Week players, an 84 rated team, and Olympic Lyon players. So what I would do is I'd go to the transfer market, I would see if there's any special cards from League 1 that are going for quite cheap. I mean, informs are through the roof right now. Minimums you're going to get is like 25k and up for really low rateds. So I would basically just flick through, look for any special cards that are, or Team of the Week cards that are quite cheap. There aren't going to be many. I'm telling you guys, there aren't going to be many. But basically just look for those little cards that you can pick up profit on. And it will be a very, 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 very easy way to make coins during those SBCs. So just before I go, I haven't even listed up many SARs. We have sold 10 since I've started recording. If I go to my transfer profit this week, I have made 16,000 coins profit. And if I quickly pick up my camera roll on my phone, I literally just took this picture. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it says today at 17:06. The time is now 17:23, and I was on 11,000 coins. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that. It's so hard to get it with the ring light on, but yeah, I was on 11,825. I'll probably just put the screenshot up. That will be easier for you guys. And you know it's literally just done because everyone else on my friends list has the exact same transfer profit. So I have made 5,000 coins profit in literally 10 minutes, and I've taken also 10 minutes or so to record this, so I haven't actually made any profit whilst recording. So in literally 10 minutes we've made 5,000 coins profit, and if I kept doing that, we could be on 50,000, maybe even 100,000 coins profit in maybe an hour or so. So definitely 100%, if this works for you guys, make sure to drop a like as well. Let me know what players you've been using it for, you use to do this method, and if you've got any updates in the method, if you guys see anything else that you can make or make it easier, make the method easier, then make sure to let me know down below in the comments as well. It doesn't just help out you, it helps out the whole community. So thank you guys for watching. It's been Dons. Hope you guys enjoy this method, and goodbye.